There's there's two more rappers he I've been now too. I'll tell y'all, but y'all gotta DM me. I got all the information for y'all. All right. Stefan Riggs is two other active rappers. Like y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that bullshit. He's long dick. Well, I don't know if he got long. He is piping them hoes out.
Welcome back to Star Hush, where we break down all the latest celebrity chaos. And let me tell you, Offset is spiraling hard over Cardi B moving on, and he's making sure everyone knows it. Ever since news broke that Cardi might be dating NFL star Stefan Riggs, Offset has been doing the absolute most to make it clear that he's not handling it well at all. Now, we already knew this divorce was about to be a mess, but it seems like Offset never actually believed Cardi would go through with it, let alone start seeing someone new so soon. But now that she is, Offset has completely lost it. And just when we thought he couldn't get any more reckless, he pulled a next level stunt, throwing out wild claims that Stefan is actually on the down low and threatening to leak some so-called footage to prove it. Wait, what? How would Offset even get his hands on something like that? And is there any truth to it, or is he just grasping at straws to sabotage Cardi's new situation? One thing is certain, Offset is acting like Cardi betrayed him, when in reality, he fumbled the bag, and now he can't handle the consequences. But let's be real, Offset has been cheating on Cardi since day one, and he's never even tried to hide it. What's even worse, his own family has been out here disrespecting Cardi left and right, not because of anything she did wrong, but because she refused to sit back and stay silent, while Offset did whatever he wanted.
My wife back, Cardi, you know what I'm saying? We're going through a lot of things right now, a lot of things on the media. I embarrassed you. I made you look crazy. Doing things I ain't had no business. I was partaking in activity that I shouldn't have been taking in. Breaking your heart, breaking our promise, breaking God's promise, and being a selfish, messed up husband.
Instead of holding Offset accountable for constantly embarrassing Cardi, his father actually had the audacity to call her out for making his son look bad by reacting to the divorce. Yes, you heard that right. He tried to flip the script and make Cardi the problem, just because she refused to take Offset's disrespect in silence. Offset's father even went as far as making excuses for his son's infidelity, saying, "Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. However, our youth, specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. She seems to want to take everything to social media without regard to the devastation it has on others, past, present, and future, or specifically what it does to the other children." He then tried to justify Offset's behavior even more, saying, "My son is not innocent, as he has done his share of dirt, but the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session. It's tick for tack, mudslinging, situations fueled by jealousy, envy, insecurities, psychological issues, etc." Like most young adults, he doesn't always do what he's advised to, but we are talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, people at his disposal, etc. So let's get this straight. Offset is out here cheating, but somehow Cardi is the problem for not keeping quiet about it? Make it make sense. If anything, Offset's family should be telling him to do better, but instead, they're acting like he's the victim. Now imagine dealing with all of this while also having a friend group that thrives on social media drama, loves stirring the pot, and just so happens to be just as rich, if not richer, than Offset. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And let's not even get started on Offset's sister, who has made it her mission to disrespect Cardi every chance she gets on social media. She's been out here boldly shading Cardi, acting like she's just another internet troll instead of her own brother's ex-wife. She even retweeted a post that said, "Women really be wanting you to be rich and not cheap, just irrational." And she jumped right in, adding, "They are, just irrational," basically calling Cardi delusional for wanting a wealthy husband to act like a wealthy husband. And it didn't stop there. Offset's sister kept subtweeting Cardi, throwing in little jabs like, "Y'all do know can no one make you happy but you, right?" Then, when someone tweeted, "Cardi is a perfect example of a woman doing everything a man desires and still being mistreated. She works, opens up as he desires, helps with his outside children." Offset's sister clapped back saying, "Always remember that the people tweeting stuff like this, and I cannot stress this enough, do not know these people, basically trying to invalidate everything Cardi has been through like it was just made up internet gossip. Then, to top it all off, she threw one last jab saying, "Child, she said she was single, how she hurt all of a sudden," as if Cardi didn't just spend years dealing with Offset's nonsense. But here's where it gets even messier. Offset didn't stop cheating, and this time, he really messed up. He ended up getting his side piece pregnant, and that was the final straw for Cardi. She completely lost it, went off on social media, and dragged him for filth.
Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play it in your fucking face, over and over and over and over and over again until you be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, nigga, cause of your album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after some fucking years that I'm up your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take it seriously. And I'm so tired of it. I'm fucking tired of this.
At that exact moment, it was crystal clear. This was not the same Cardi B we had seen before. She had reached her limit. Up until then, she had never publicly dragged Offset like that, even after filing for divorce twice. She always kept it classy, even when people clowned her for staying. But this time, she was done for real. And honestly, who could blame her? Offset wasn't just cheating left and right, but he was completely reckless about it. No protection, no shame, no respect for Cardi's health or well-being. It was beyond embarrassing at this point. So naturally, you'd think that after all this, Offset would just chill out, take his L in peace, and stay low for a while, right? Nope. Instead, he doubled down on being messy, talking trash, flipping the story, and playing the victim like he was the one who got betrayed. At first, he was smug, acting like Cardi was just throwing a tantrum and would eventually fold like she did before. But once he realized she was serious and wasn't coming back, he went full petty mode. And his first messy move, he took her to court asking for alimony. Yes, alimony. The man who was cheating nonstop had the nerve to ask Cardi B, a multimillionaire, to cut him a check after he ruined their marriage.
Funny that niggas think that they could fuck on anything. But when I start talking to niggas, you wanna play those games with me? We're gonna play them games too. Since you wanna fucking threaten me, talking about you wanna take my shit? You wanna take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging pussy, right? Now we're going to court war, right? And I told you, get off my phone. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired.
Y'all, Offset is down bad. He really thought he could play the victim and have everyone on his side, but when that didn't work, he switched tactics real quick. Since dragging Cardi to court for alimony didn't shake her, he took it to social media, and that's when things got real messy. First, he tried to shame her by making wild accusations, posting "F with the baby inside, tell the truth." Then, he went even lower, calling her every name in the book, saying, "B gon' be a B, a hoe gon' be a hoe." And as if that wasn't enough, he straight up told people, "All y'all talking-ish, suck my D and die. Your opinion don't stop my money." But here's where it gets hilarious. He must have thought Cardi was gonna sit there and cry, but nah, she clapped back hard. Offset tried to call her out for still talking about him, writing, "The fact you keep going shows you're hurt. Leave me alone. Don't you got a ninja? Ain't we divorced?" And Cardi, she shut him down instantly. She exposed how he was in her DMs all weekend, begging for her attention, saying, "Coming from the same one that had to DM me all weekend, crashing out cause he was blocked, hurt cause I was going to Paris." Ouch. Still, Offset kept pushing, telling her, Everyone can see I don't want you. It's okay. I'm not talking about this no more. All love, you'll be calling me in a couple months. You my baby mama. I won. But if he thought the fans were gonna back him up on this one, he had a rude awakening. Cardi didn't just win the internet that day, she got praised for getting her leg back. Meanwhile, Offset got clowned to the max. And it still didn't stop there. He tried to shame Cardi again, saying nobody wanted her, but Cardi wasn't having it. She hit him with the real gag, telling him she was about to find herself a richer man.
That y'all be trying to, what do y'all be trying to accomplish when y'all be bringing my nigga up? Like, what is it? What, like a breakup and then what? You're gonna be sick of me because you're gonna see me living my best life. Everybody wants single Cardi. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants every bitch to be single. Every single time Lori Harvey gets with a new nigga, everybody go crazy for it. Everybody go crazy. Everybody go crazy. Everybody loves it. So it's like, what are you accomplishing? Like, tell me what you're gonna accomplish. You're just gonna turn me up. So go ahead, do all of that, do all of that, do all of that. When I decide to get off my nigga, guess what? You're gonna be sick too, cause I'm just gonna be with another rich nigga.
Offset is spiraling out of control, and it's getting embarrassing. He thought leaking some messy text messages between him and Cardi was gonna make her look bad, but instead, it just confirmed how down bad he is. So, here's what went down. Offset sent Cardi a whole paragraph whining about their situation, saying, "Keep my child, why do you think you would lick for me for real? Like, me saying that was wrong, that's my baby. Like, I sound desperate for what? And who you know before you continue getting F might not be mine anyways, cause I ain't F you, and you wasn't pregnant when I was around." Huh? Even the grammar wasn't making sense. Cardi, not one to let anything slide, clapped back instantly and said, "You don't gotta answer the phone. I just wanted to show you why I don't mess with you. Everyone knows about you and Pride. Everyone knows that's your girlfriend. And on top of that, you couldn't even step up like a man for culture and culture. And your mom robbed me cold." And if that wasn't bad enough for Offset, Cardi also exposed how he was still in her DMs begging to smash. In one of the leaked messages, Offset straight up thirsted over her, saying, "Dang, you look pretty. Come over." Cardi shut that down fast, replying, "I told you, you're never getting this P again. And I mean that." Offset clearly wasn't ready to accept that L, so he kept trying, writing, "I want to smash. Why you being like that? You feel like you're gonna be on me if you do, or won't you? I miss your P. I miss your face when we F." Cardi was over it, replying, "I don't feel like I'm gonna be on you. Y'all ninjas just don't deserve." Offset, knowing he was looking like a fool, tried to flip the script, accusing Cardi of purposely riling him up and trying to use him for clout. He wrote, "Nobody wins when the fam fights. Stop capping to these people to make yourself look like the victim. You a firewoman, good music, but you focus on D and trying to make me look bad." Oh, so now he's worried about how he looks? This man is in full-blown panic mode. Cardi is clearly done, but Offset just won't let go. Offset is still out here embarrassing himself, and Cardi is done playing nice. Instead of accepting the L and moving on, he's spiraling, throwing petty shots, and still refusing to sign the divorce papers. So it all started when Offset tried to act like he was being mature and told Cardi, "Focus, bruh. This is just whack from both of us. Honestly, drop the album and go up." Cardi wasn't having it. She clapped back hard, saying, "So dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about D? You sound dumb trying to be fake nice after you did what you wanted from the beginning, trying to push a narrative to these people. Congratulations. F off and sign the papers today." Offset, still in his delusional era, responded, "Single and miserable. Check the last 10 spaces you mentioned me. You getting hit? That a flex though. Get your flex on, mama." But Cardi wasn't about to let him play that game. She fired back, "Single and miserable? Nah, you just mad that I'm outside and you thought the ninjas weren't gonna be on me. Because in your words, I got 3 kids in my 30s, so I'm miserable. I don't bother none of the girls you mess with, but every guy I talk to, you DM them and start talking mess about me. Like, let's not..." And now the real tea? Offset is looking real pressed about Cardi moving on, and it's not just jealousy, it's financial too. Word on the street, homeboy is broke. An insider spilled that Cardi was the real breadwinner in the family, and Offset is out here struggling without her. Offset is out here acting like he's unbothered, but let's be real. He's sweating, and the reason, Cardi was the real breadwinner in that marriage, and now he's feeling it. See, Cardi knows how to stack her money. She's been saving, investing, and making smart moves, while Offset has been blowing through cash like it's nothing. Yeah, he made money too, but here's the kicker. 95% of their wealth, that's Cardi's. And it's not just about the bank account, she's got real assets. The Atlanta home where she and the kids stay, hers. The New Jersey house where her mom lives, also hers. The investments, the business moves, the endorsements, all Cardi. Without her, Offset ain't looking as rich as he pretends to be. He's out here spending like crazy, but his music hasn't been popping for a minute, and the industry ain't checking for him like they used to. Oh, and here's some extra tea. Reports say he owes rapper Lil Che $10,000 and allegedly has a gambling problem. Put all that together, and Offset's money situation is looking real shaky. And to make matters worse for him, Cardi just leveled up for real. She kept her word and moved on to a richer man, NFL star Stefan Diggs. Now, I love Cardi, but it looks like she has a type, because if Offset was out here moving reckless, Stefan might just be on the same energy. This man is known for being a player, and when I say a player, I mean one of the biggest in the game.
Shout out to Stefan Diggs, man. Oh yeah, by the way, there's two more rappers he I've been now too. I'll tell y'all, but y'all gotta DM me. I got all the information for y'all, all right? Stefan Diggs, two other active rappers. Like, y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that bullshit. He's long dick. Well, I don't know if he got long. He is piping them hoes out. I don't know how he's all y'all rappers. Yo, and the last thing I'm gonna say to Stefan Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, some of these shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop.
Cardi is out here living her best life, and Offset, he's losing it. Ever since news broke that she's been linked to NFL star Stefan Diggs, Offset has been on a downward spiral. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, a blind item dropped some wild allegations. According to reports, Cardi and Stefan had a thing going on while she was still pregnant. Offset allegedly went through her phone, found nude photos, and spicy texts where Cardi was talking about linking up with Stefan again. And instead of keeping it to himself, he ran straight to DJ Academics to spill the tea. Now, let's talk about Stefan for a second. This man and his brother Trayvon Diggs have a long history of being linked to Instagram models and having multiple kids. Basically, he's got a reputation. So, did Cardi really just replace Offset with another Offset? Well, Cardi doesn't seem to care how Offset feels, because she's basically confirmed the relationship. One fan speculated that Cardi and Stefan were about to make things official at the Grammys, posting Cardi and Stefan on the red carpet at the Grammys next Sunday. And guess what? Cardi liked the post. That's all the confirmation the internet needed. But Offset? Oh, he was big mad. Instead of taking the L in peace, he started beefing with one of Cardi's fan pages and randomly called Stefan gay. He commented, "Go bother that gay ninja. That's definitely giving jealous ex energy." And here's the kicker. This isn't even the first time Stefan has faced rumors about his personal life. Last year, a man came forward making claims about an unusual situation involving Stefan. The details were never fully verified, and the story faded away without much follow-up. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, a man named Chris Blake Griffith decided to drop some explosive claims about Stefan Diggs. Chris, who works in celebrity fashion and styling, went on a long rant on social media, where he claimed to have had a very unsettling experience with Stefan. He started off by saying, "This is my life we're talking about. I don't know what you do with yours, but I be doing some stuff with mine, so it means something. I'm speaking from the perspective of me. So, to denounce the spreading of any misinformation, here's the synopsis." Chris explained that he became familiar with Stefan Diggs through his half-brother, whom he worked with on a clothing line. "I was designing Liam Holmes' clothing line that resembled Forever 21's men's line. Markin, Stefan's half-brother, used to run errands for me, per his brother's demands, as I worked on the line. He didn't work in close proximity, but he was around." Then he dropped a bombshell. Chris alleged that Stefan tried to manipulate him into a situation he wasn't comfortable with, and when that plan failed, Stefan wasn't happy. "I escaped unscathed, thank you Jesus, but I now knew his secret. and that didn't sit well with him. But it didn't end there. Chris went on to claim that Martian, Stefan's brother, later took advantage of a fallout between them and saw an opportunity to come after him. Weeks later, after his failed attempt on me, because I don't play like that and never have, Martian realized I was no longer affiliated with his half-brother. And because he's broke, not even being funny, but actually doesn't have money, has 3 kids, and Stefan doesn't take care of him, he saw a gap in what was once a strong relationship and tried to rob my crib for my Chrome Hearts collection and more. So, according to Chris, not only was Stefan acting shady, but his brother also allegedly tried to rob him. Chris didn't stop there. He spilled even more shocking details about what allegedly went down. He claimed that Martian and his crew weren't just trying to rob him. They had darker intentions. I had a jacket with over 100 crosses, multiple bags, and the first thing Martian said when I got off the elevator was, "What's up with all that chromish?" Chris then alleged that Martian and 2 others jumped him, completely unbothered by the cameras. According to him, they didn't care about cameras because they likely wanted my mouth shut about the closeted receiver and planned to take me out, clean up the scene, and leave my apartment empty. But here's where it gets even crazier. Chris ended his rant with a cryptic message, hinting that he has even more receipts to back up his claims. That ain't even all the tea, but since everybody thinks they know so much, they'll spin a different narrative to cover up what really went down. I respectfully live my life as a 100% straight man that doesn't dabble in experimentation like him. But the truth doesn't need motivation. It will surface when it's time. I produce receipts like a printer, but y'all can keep telling me more about my own life in the comments. So yeah, Offset calling Stefan gay wasn't just some random diss. He clearly knew about these rumors. But let's be real, he didn't say it to expose the truth or warn Cardi. Now, we all know the real reason. He's just bitter that Stefan bagged Cardi after he clowned her for not being able to find a man. So what do y'all think about Offset trying to out Stefan like this? Was he being petty, or is there something bigger going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild celebrity drama.